Salawam.
Well,
You are the real Hebrew Israelites. You come out to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, America, which is called the daughter of Babylon in the Bible, and to teach you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the Lord's chosen people, 12 tribes of Israel. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Camps for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm the brother Amawan.
And Brother Kawak.
Brother Maracab.
And today is Easter Sunday here in America, but America doesn't know. America don't celebrate Easter the correct way according to the Bible. So we're gonna break down what Easter really is in Acts 12 and 1. Start off at Acts 12 and 1.
Alright, we go to the book of Acts. Acts 12 and 1. Now about the time of Herod, the king stretched forth his hand to vex certain of the church.
And keep going.
And he killed James, the brother of John, with the sword.
And keep going.
And because he saw it pleased the Jews, he proceeded further to take Peter also. They were the days of unleavened bread.
So around this time, Herod, he killed James, the brother of John, and then it says in this time, it were the days of unleavened bread. Now that means it was called Passover, because Passover, after the Passover is called the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And I keep going.
And I'm going to read this one in the NLT, right?
Okay.
Verse 4. Then he imprisoned him, placing him under the guard of... Let's see, did I read 3? Yeah, I did. Then he imprisoned him, placing him under the guard of 4 squads of 4 soldiers each. Herod intended to bring Peter out for public trial after the Passover.
Okay, so that was the NLT. Now read it in the KJV.
All right. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 quaternions of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people.
So when you think about Easter, you think about rabbits and eggs and celebrating the way America celebrates Easter. But it wasn't like that in this time, because go to the definition for Easter.
All right. So, word Easter is... Oops. Okay. Word Easter. Easter is Pascha. Pascha, or the Paschal sacrifice, which was a custom to be offered for people's deliverance of old from Egypt. And it says in the Hebrew it says Pesach. And the Pesach lamb, the Israelites were accustomed to slay and eat on the 14th day of the 9th month, the first month of the year, in memory of the day in which their fathers, preparing to depart from Egypt, were bidden by Yahweh to slay and eat a lamb and sprinkle their doorposts with its blood, and the destroying angel, seeing the blood, might pass over their dwellings. Hamashiach crucified is likened to the slaying of a Paschal lamb. Paschal supper, the Paschal feast of the Passover, extending from the 14th to the 20th day of the 9th month of Nisan.
Yeah, so basically Easter is really called Passover because it's the memory of the day which the fathers of Israel, when they were preparing to depart from Egypt, and that was around the New Year. we just had the New Year. Um, today, what's today?
Today
It
is the
was
sixth, the 5th.
it was probably like the 16th, no, the 17th of March.
March, yeah.
Yeah, around that time though, because it was on a Wednesday.
Yeah, because April 1st, I was like, yeah, it's fucking full moon.
Yeah, and that was Passover.
That was Passover.
Yeah, because this
Completely missed
Wednesday,
it. I was working. I didn't even have fucking time to realize it.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck, man, I hate this place.
yeah.
so
Like also we're in a captivity, man.
yeah, so this Wednesday it was the Passover, which is the 14th day after the New Year, and then the day after Passover is called the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
And that's supposed what 1 week or 2 weeks? Is it 1 week, right?
Whoa,
1 week, right?
1
Yeah.
week.
1 week of unleavened bread, right?
7 days.
So we're not supposed to eat anything that has leaven in it for a whole week. You know?
That's right.
It goes deep though, you know. So it's like, you know, when it comes to Passover, you're not even supposed to have anything in your kitchen or anything in your household, your house, anything that has leaven in it. So you know, your pancake mix, your bread, all that shit.
Biscuit mix.
Yeah, all that shit that mixed though, you're supposed to take it out your household, and then you gotta put it somewhere else though, you know, or you know,
At least in the garage, put it in a plastic bin or a paper bag.
yeah. We're not saying throw it away, just get it out of your house, right?
Rehearse the righteous acts.
Yeah, that's all we could do in this captivity, though. And then what brother said is the week of the unleavened bread. You know, we're not supposed to be eating anything that has leaven in it because I believe we're still in it, right? The week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Passover literally what's this Wednesday, so we still got to Wednesday.
But we're in captivity, man, and we really can't celebrate the way the book says because we have to get a lamb.
Yep.
A yearling.
Yo, we all work though. Like brother worked though. I worked. You said you worked too.
Mm-hmm.
We all worked though, so we couldn't even our own household, we couldn't even do it the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, fuck, man.
Shit, I was driving, working, I was driving, and I was literally seeing the sun go down. And it was like, damn, it's Passover. You know?
Prepping a room for. It looks good, but I just need to fix that fucking water line.
Oh, you come earlier?
Damn, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how it is in Egypt. One problem after another.
Yeah. That's fucking Egypt for you though, man. That's the land of captivity. You people think that chains and shackles and shit. Nah, man, it's just how the system is rigged though for us to fail as a people though, man.
Can't make
Especially these people right here. You can't make it from one thing to another though, man.
And this place is just for white people, and even those motherfuckers can't make it anymore.
Yeah, the curses on what we have though.
Because they realize that the only way they can make it is by stepping on the people for the back of the work of these people.
Yep.
His
Yep.
people.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, go to Leviticus 23 and 4, because it's called the Passover feast.
Okay, gonna go. Leviticus 23. You want me to start at 3 though? 3 to 4? Or you want to start
I'll
at
start at 4.
4? Okay. Leviticus 23 and 4, it says, "These are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons."
Do you have the NLT?
Yeah, come. To get a little bit easier, huh? Yeah. Leviticus 23 and 4. In addition to the Sabbath, these are the Lord's appointed festivals, the official days for holy assembly that are to be celebrated at their proper times each year. So there is a proper time.
So it's a very serious thing when it comes to celebrating the Passover.
Especially the Passover, man.
Yeah. But bad things happen on the Passover.
Yep.
Can I get this scripture?
Yep.
Matthew 26 and 2. Ye know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. The bad things happen for us, man. Bad things, fucking, like terrible things. Like what happened on this Passover? Fucking, they closed the Strait of Hormuz. World War III's popping off. China, fucking Iran is caught making videos about the United States government officials being pedophiles, and he's using Legos, right?
Yeah.
And man, this is like sickening, man. Like this is the worst time, really.
I think there was a blood moon too.
Pink moon? The pink,
Yeah.
it was pink moon.
Yeah.
And it did look pink though. I seen it though.
And that was the only thing I noticed about the Passover. Man, this is really beautiful.
It was pink though. Yeah, it had a little pink to it.
There's always a blood moon on the Passover.
I
There
think
was one last year too.
Yeah, last year there was one.
And think about it, man. So that's what you're supposed to do. Is sprinkle the blood of the lamb.
That's right.
Because the blood used to kill the lamb and sprinkle the blood, but now the blood, represents the Holy Spirit.
Man,
How was I though?
Yeah.
That lamp though.
and those UFOs are the actual hands of the Holy Spirit,
Oh yeah, definitely.
making you think things, making you do things, making you remember things, making you act a certain way. Like, man, it's crazy because this whole time you're thinking, when is Passover? And I was thinking about it. When is
Like
Passover?
all year, huh? You
All
thinking
year.
about it, yeah.
And it just
When
fucking,
is it gonna land?
boom. There were so many bad things happening that I was like, whoa, this is a fucking bad one. Man,
Yeah, and that's when my days started changing all of a sudden too. you know?
everybody started having fucking bad times.
Yeah,
They changed this brother's days off to days that you don't even fucking need. You can't use those days.
yeah, gone.
How convenient for these devils.
I know that's crazy though, and they gave me Thursdays off. I have Thursdays off, and they switched the brothers' days though.
They might as well just ask you what days don't you want off. Yeah, these
Yeah.
two. Okay, well those are the ones you're gonna have.
Don't give me the Wednesdays and
Mhm.
Thursdays off, please. I don't want those days.
It's like a fucking cartoon, man.
Yeah.
We have to watch what we say to these motherfuckers because man, these fucking assholes, like, they'll hold it against you, but then it'll backfire. They'll be hypocrites, and then they'll be like, oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Like Donald Trump, he said Mexicans are rapists and murderers. Well, guess what? He's the one that's raping and murdering, eating kids.
And he's eating them. Yeah. It's, how you worse, man.
And the worst thing I have fucking seen so far on these short videos about these Epstein files is the way they cook human beings. They tie them up like a turkey in their asshole and dicks exposed or vaginas exposed, and it's like, that's how it looks. But I don't know if it's true. But man, what's my brain supposed to think?
Yeah.
I seen that shit. I was like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers really do that? And
But
video after video, these kids coming out that they make them bleed in the buddy and their buttholes, and then they fucking make them. And these are the kids of the officials. You're supposed to protect your kids.
And they're over there getting.
No one's safe. Tell them, yeah, my daddy killed the baby, and then he made me kill the baby. That's fucking weird.
Yep. Even that story about that, it was on video, that little British little girl, white little Edomite girl.
Yep.
And then that little brother too though.
That's the thing I was talking about.
Oh, okay, so it was that one then.
Yeah, so, and then the thing is, remember when Saul was king and Samuel told him kill all the Amalekites? Well, that's what the Amalekites were doing. They were sacrificing babies and having sex with babies and drinking their blood. That's where the whole, sacrifice and ritual bullshit came up. Because they're the ones that knew about adrenochrome.
Oh, hell yeah, they had to know, They had to know that. Even the Canaanites don't knew about that, sacrifice and all that, man.
That's why ancient warriors were like, if I want to be brave, I got to kill a brave animal. Eat its heart.
Oh, yeah. So don't the Native Americans do that too? Yeah, believe that too?
And it's true because whatever you eat, you become. That's what they keep saying, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you eat, you become.
Yeah.
Whatever you eat, you become. And then, what do we eat? We eat cow. Herd animals.
Yeah, cattle.
We fucking, I don't know what the fuck's in those burgers they serve. But it's something to make you think a certain way. And then these people, some Amalekites that live around here, they don't eat the same food we eat. They have the can that says the K or the U. that's kosher. They don't eat the same things that you eat.
Yeah, exactly. Even down to the fucking toothpaste though, man. There's a certain color that they knew what to get though. If this toothpaste had that bar, that bar color though, they knew not to get that one and shit though. They knew exactly which toothpaste to get, man.
What not to eat, on what days you go shopping. They know how to pay their bills. They know how to get the food stamps.
From the fabric they buy to fucking the shit they put in their houses though, they know everything though, man. 'Cause they know what the fuck, man. They're up on game
Yeah,
though.
they don't move into a house that has gypsum in it. Because it has a pig stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, they're up on game. But guess what? All that stuff happens because of they're harvesting the power, right? That's when Easter happens. They do the most witchcraft.
Yeah, what we were just saying earlier, though. Yeah.
So you want to go back to Leviticus 23 and 5.
Leviticus 23 and 5, it says, the Most High's Passover begins at sundown on the 14th day of the first month.
So that was the 14th day of the first month. So we just had the Passover on the 14th day, which was Wednesday. Why are they calling Easter on a Sunday when it was Wednesday? You see?
Yeah. It's always on a scheduled day. It's always on a scheduled day, right?
Yeah, because that's what the fourth.
Easter's supposed to line up with Easter's supposed to line up with Passover, and Easter should have been Wednesday.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Yep. But instead,
they wait till that Sunday.
They have it on the same day, the same day on a Sunday.
And it doesn't even match within the because they know it's gonna have to be this Sunday within this week though.
And it's already, a couple months. We're already a couple months in. But they called the New Year already, a couple months before.
Yeah. And it makes sense though. Right now, we're around that month of the New Year because everything's growing though. Everything's looking nice. The weather's pretty decent. It's good. But when it's New Year's on the fucking January though, everything's dead. Like I was at the New Year though, man. Everything's fucking dead.
It's still frozen.
But everybody wants to believe that bullshit. Like that.
Yep.
And our people, the Native American people, they was a New Year for us.
Yeah, they don't believe on time. The Native Americans, man, they don't believe time.
This is the time. You look at the sun, you look at the moon, you look at it's gonna be getting cold. Nobody. That's what they say. Native American time is different.
Yeah.
You ever been to some Native American's house?
Oh no, but I know they say if you're gonna come, you're gonna come. If not,
yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what time to come.
And they ain't gonna wait for
come.
you.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for you. They're gonna do what they gotta do.
There ain't no fucking time to schedule.
Yeah.
Like Jake, we're on that time because we were slaves. Right?
Yeah, that mentality.
That mentality.
Yeah.
They abandoned that shit. But if you abandon that, you'll be a whole lot better.
Oh yeah, definitely though. You don't imagine, bro. You're stressing about time, bro.
And you're the master of time.
Right?
Issachar's the master of time.
Yeah, we could tell, But imagine, bro, we're stressing about time. Like, oh shit, and you're worried about it. You stress about it though. Like, what the fuck though? Like, the time is stressing you out. Because there's a certain place you gotta be though. Like, even for work, right? You work in the mornings though. Oh fuck, man, I only got such and such time though to get ready and go to work. And you worried about that. You stressed though. That you make it on time though, man. Like, that's crazy, bro. To stress about time though.
And people show up to work 5 minutes late. That's what stresses you out.
Because you're gonna either get a write-up or, hey, this is your 5th time this week, man, this month, sir. Fuck out of here.
So
that makes you stressed.
In order for you to understand cause and effect, if time makes you stressed, there's a reason why, right? Because nobody gets punished for being late unless you're at work. Or unless you're paying a bill.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Unless you're doing something that the devil wants you to do on his time.
Yeah. That's I seen older Jake stories. What did the black man create? He made the electricity. What else did he say? And he made
a stoplight.
Stoplight. What did the white man create?
Electricity bill and a ticket.
Come on.
Motherfucker.
devil, man.
Oh yeah. So what's the big deal about today? Look at this shit. There's plastic eggs gonna be hidden everywhere with fucking bullshit on them.
And this already happened too, though.
So it's really a distraction, man. It's really witchcraft. That's what it really is.
Can you read verse 5 and 6?
God, you want me to get it on the NLT or the KG?
You get NLT.
The Leviticus 23 and 5. The Lord's Passover begins at sundown on the 14th day of the first month. On the next day, the 15th day of the month, you must begin celebrating the festival of unleavened bread. This festival to the Most High continues for 7 days. Oh, yeah, see, a week. And during that time, the bread you eat must be made without yeast.
So look at all the Israelites who are going out to eat on Easter. You know, remember when we were in the world, we used to go to restaurants, we used to go to the park and barbecue, and then that's where you had the Easter egg hunts.
Yeah. You know, Jake though likes to barbecue. You know, so we'd be at the park.
Yeah. So eating all this leavened bread, you know, which the unleavened bread too represents the Holy Spirit. You know, if you're dirty with leaven, that means you're sinful.
Yeah. What did the Lord say? Even a little leaven up the whole lump.
Nope.
Yep.
Yeah. Leaven, like I said, leaven is sin too, man.
And this devil will take any excuse to get into a fucking suit. And the Epstein file said that they like to dress up and kidnap and rape kids. So, you know, what happens in Christmas? Who dresses up as Santa Claus? What happens at Easter? Every holiday, somebody dresses up as something. You know?
So, and St. Patrick's still a little, you know what I mean? Leprechaun.
And if you don't believe me, watch Five Nights at Freddy's. One of those people, or that dad, he was in that fucking bunny suit, kidnapping and killing kids. It's raping them. And it's not, you know, it's not the first thing. He didn't create that idea. He got that idea from what you elites are doing.
Oh, yeah.
They can't be creative. They can't make up the shit.
Yeah, keep going.
7, it says, on the first day of the festival, all the people must stop their ordinary work and observe an official day for holy assembly. And we couldn't even do that.
Yeah.
We couldn't even do that.
You can't just stop what we're doing, stop our lives, you know.
Yeah. Put a pin on it. You know what they're saying? I got a precinct. Matthew 26 and 18. And he said, go into the city to such a man and say unto him, Master saith, my time is at hand. I will keep Passover at thy house with my disciples. We didn't even have time to keep nothing.
We could, you know, do something next week, you know, still to keep that.
But just imagine what you know, what the sun does. If it gets right here, this is the time where it's the hottest, right? So this is the time where you're gonna go swimming. Let's just say to keep things simple. Are you gonna go swimming when it's dark? No, because the water's gonna get cold. So Wednesday would have been the perfect time to practice that ritual.
Yeah.
Even though we can do it next week or whenever, it won't have the same effect. And actually, I think I fasted on Wednesday. I accidentally.
So that was the spirit, though, at least working with you within that day, though, at least, though, you know?
But the scriptures say that the Lord knows your heart. You know, He knows that. Even though we're caught up in this captivity, we're still gonna, you know.
That's why I say practice rehearsing the righteous acts.
Yeah, we're still gonna rehearse.
So basically, in Matthew 26:18, you go to your boss and you say, hey, it's time for the Passover. I won't be here. Right?
Or I could have just called off that day, you know.
And then you get in trouble.
And I couldn't, because I already started working a month ago.
And then you get fired.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're already calling off? Damn, man, you motherfucker started a month ago.
But guess what, man? We're still talking about it.
Yeah.
So
it's a serious thing.
It's a serious thing. So right here it says it's so serious that people would take time off, and why people don't celebrate the Passover the way they do is because money stops. You got what do we used to do? Carpenters. Oh hell no! You building a house, the carpenter takes off a fucking month for Passover. You're crazy. 2 weeks for you want
Yeah,
2 weeks?
yeah.
Joseph, you want 2 weeks for Passover? What? Yeah, you do this every year. And then you want to get 50 days for the Feast of Tents.
Oh, imagine that. Yeah.
And I know you got some more crazy holidays, Joseph. You see? There is no fucking possible way.
Yeah, it's just hard though. That's why we call it our captivity. It's our captivity. Doesn't mean fucking chains and shackles.
Motherfuckers don't get it.
You guys just don't get it, man. Spiritual captivity.
That's so hilarious that I have to break the scriptures down like I'm teaching little kids. But, you know, that's what it is. We're teaching little kids.
Yeah.
Because it says, what do we got to do? Sincere milk for the babies.
Yeah.
But I know
Back
it's
to the
hitting home.
basics, you know?
I know it's hitting home. I know you understand the way I'm explaining it to you. Yeah. Because it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Like, we're working at a job. We're scheduled to be, and they tell you this when they hire you. Look, you're going to be working 40 hours a week, 52 weeks, and these are the days you get off. They give you a piece of paper saying, these are the paid holidays. And then what do they tell you? They don't even want to tell you this. You're supposed to get 40 hours of paid leave. That you can
supposed
use,
to, but they don't tell you though.
that you can use right away.
Yep, but you gotta use them in that year.
You gotta use them in a year.
In that year,
They
yeah.
won't tell you that shit. Up with that.
Yeah.
They'll send you an email that you have to read, but when they're hiring you and they're supposed to tell you the important shit, they won't tell you about. But they'll even say like, oh, you know what? There's like 40 hours that the state gives you.
Yeah.
But then they'll make it hard for you. But then you got to do this, and you got no, it's easy.
Yeah.
Just take them.
Exactly.
And then these people in the world, they ask for Easter off. You know, they make sure they get that off.
Nobody worked today.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. They definitely trying to get that Easter off though.
Because it's for the kids, you know?
And yesterday, I tried to go get some cleaning supplies. I didn't know what fucking day it was. And the whole 99-cent store was packed.
Oh yeah, I went into Lingo too. It was hella packed, and I was like, what the fuck? Why? Yesterday. Yeah.
And my woman's always like, because she's a teacher, she always tells me, it's this day, it's that day. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about what day. I'm mad because I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get cleaning supplies and finish my fucking project.
No, it makes me laugh, really, because my woman's the same way, telling me, oh, you know, because it's like, I don't give a fuck though, you know?
But that's the struggle. We all have the same struggle.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty hilarious because it's spiritual. It's nothing more than a spiritual combat.
Yeah.
The warfare. Because what happened this Passover? Man, they were exposing those Epstein files left and right.
Yeah, crazy, yeah.
Making you even want to fucking go tell your official, oh, yeah, did you do that shit? And then now you're thinking about all the fucking things that they say in there, that they had tunnels. And then you think, well, there was a pizza place, a so-called pizza place in Hanford.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
They had tunnels.
Didn't they knock that shit down or some shit?
And every building that gets knocked down had a tunnel. Come on, man. Think about it.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
heard
it get
about
knocked
that.
down? Why would a building get knocked down?
Yeah.
Because it had a tunnel.
That's
It had
crazy
an
though.
access tunnel for those fucking crazy ass things. That the fucking FBI agent back in the 80s, he was like, he was like, I'm gonna die.
Oh, guess when he said, fuck it, I'm just gonna
He
expose.
even told us.
Yeah.
First thing he said, I'm gonna die because I'm telling you this. So listen up.
Yep, he said, fuck it, yeah. No, you were telling me that about that, yeah.
And that's incredible, man, because a person has to get sick and tired of what the fuck he's doing to say, you know what, fuck this shit, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd rather get killed and expose these people, and then you expose them again.
Yep.
Everything that's happening now, like Donald Trump was they said that he was getting pummeled in the booty.
And you know, all those battles though.
Yeah.
He's fucking, you know what I mean?
All those fucking, especially the island boys.
Oh yeah, that's pretty though.
Fruity
though.
Fruitier than strawberry
His their
shortcake.
brothers, his own brother, twin brother, that's fucking
But that's what happens, and then those people, but guess what? They're the influencers.
Yeah. Stupid ass motherfuckers, man, they're the influence. You wanna be like the island boy.
Just like the FBI director said. You'll put these kids that they kidnapped and they raped and tortured into official places. Like all those fucking congressmen and everything. I bet you they're fucking kids that got kidnapped.
Yep.
All those interns in the White House, all those. they all, that's the FBI director's work.
Yeah.
They all been through that.
Do that shit though.
They
Yeah,
kidnap them, change their identity, and now they reintroduce them into the world as agents. That's fucking sick, man.
yeah, yeah.
And then you start thinking about reading cases like sexual predators, child molesters. Some of these people don't get any time.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
You got how many felonies in charge on him?
37.
That's fucking a lot, man.
Let you get one.
Barely one. You're getting that felony, a misdemeanor.
Damn,
Locked up, for sure.
I got stopped and they were giving me a ticket. I was fucking scared for my life. I could have ended my life. You know, and you never know for Jake.
Yeah. Them person though.
Well, I want to go back to Easter. So Easter is like a ritual, you know, that America does, you know, because they incorporate the kids, you know, and it's like sacrificing the kids, you know. So go to hold on, let me read this. This is I put in Easter eggs, pagan, and it says Easter eggs have ancient roots in pagan traditions, symbolizing fertility, rebirth, and the return of spring, long before being adopted by Christianity. Ancient cultures, including Egyptians, Romans, and Persians, decorated eggs to celebrate springtime renewal. So that's why where the eggs come in, you know, eggs represent fertility, you know, which Ishtar, in the scriptures, Ishtar is the goddess of fertility. So go to Jeremiah 7 and 14, because Ishtar is called the queen of heaven.
That's right, yeah.
It's Jeremiah 7 and 14. Therefore will I do unto this house which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh. Jeremiah 7 and 14, was that right?
Yeah. Yeah, so he said, therefore I will do unto this house, which is the house of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He said, which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place when I gave to you and your fathers, and keep going.
And it said, unto you and your fathers as I have done to Shiloh, and I will cast you out of my sight as I have cast out all of your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim.
This is speaking about the 2/3. You know, the Israelites who are going to be cast out. Keep going.
That was 16 right here. Therefore pray not thou for these people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee.
So we're not supposed to pray for anybody that we tell the truth and they deny it. We're not supposed to pray for you.
You're gonna get 3 times though. First time you don't get it, the second time you get it, and the third time, well, that's the grand title,
Yeah.
right? Get the fuck out of here.
So if you don't agree with what we're saying about Easter, then we're not praying for you. You know?
You think we're praying for these? You know, Easter. A lot of Christians like to celebrate this day, though. You know, you think we're praying for these Christians on today? Fuck no, man. We're condemning them motherfuckers, man. Fuck them.
Yeah. Instead of praying, we're condemning,
Exactly.
Yeah, and
rebuking.
that's the most important part, because once you tell them, look at the egg is represents you collecting fertility for the goddess Ishtar, and then they'll be like, ah, man, but the kids love it.
Kids like it.
Yeah.
I gotta be safe.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna read this Jeremiah 7 and 18 in the NLT. No wonder I am.
Oh shit.
Hold it.
You skipped 17.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Well, I'm gonna read this one first, and then we'll go back to 17.
Okay.
No wonder I am so angry. Watch how the children gather wood and the fathers build sacrificial fire. See how the women knead dough and make cakes to offer to the Queen of Heaven. And they pour out liquid offerings to their other idol gods.
It's not no different right now how these people are preparing for Easter when they get the eggs, the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Is you not, but they're gathering. No, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's not any more different though than what you're doing.
It's a family thing. You
It
see,
is, it's traditional.
because in the KJV it says the children gather wood,
Yeah.
the fathers kindle the fire,
And the women need their dough.
the women. See,
The kids gathering the eggs, the fathers barbecuing.
yeah,
Yeah, what's going on right now? Oh, dad's barbecuing.
Yeah,
women making cake.
Woman baking a fucking cake.
Baking a cupcakes or something.
How fucking ceremonial.
Yeah. It's the same shit.
How ceremonial. And people don't even think about it. They just, it's the effect. Oh, I'm gonna eat for free.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get drunk.
Oh yeah, definitely benefit them. It's like the father asks the kids though. You know how I say that there, the children gather the wood. It's like the same son. Go get a bag of charcoal, and I'm gonna throw this in barbecue. You know.
Everybody does a barbecue.
Exactly. Carne asada, whatever. You know, everyone's down for a taco.
Man. We make fucking eating tacos bad too. It's fucking bad. Man, but what is the point? Right? Because it says the children,
And there ain't no queen of heaven either.
Yeah, they are making offerings to other gods,
The
right?
Most High isn't married to a queen.
No, there ain't no bitch out
No
there.
queen up in heaven though.
It's a one man thing. So right here, the children gathered wood, right? So that's what they're picking up eggs. Picking up those eggs. Yep.
Yeah, because the dad would say go play or something.
Go
And the-
look for the eggs.
And the father lets it happen, so he's an enabler. He doesn't have a say in it.
He kindles the fire. He puts more fuel to the fire.
He's the one that's making it happen.
Yeah, happening. Yeah, that goes. Yeah, get more as much eggs as you want.
That's sacrifice to Molech.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The Molech, they used to sacrifice kids to him.
Yeah, that's why the Lord said, "Don't make a fire on the Sabbath." And then the women need their dough.
Make some cupcakes.
But
some cakes.
who's fucking up the worst right here?
The father?
The father is. 'Cause
Father
the
is.
father's supposed to be like, "Yo, bitch,
What the fuck you doing? Yeah.
what the fuck is Easter all about? I ain't spending no fucking money on no plastic eggs. Motherfuckers don't got their house in order.
And
Want
let
to
the
buy
women run.
fucking fake eggs."
Yeah.
And they wasting the eggs.
Right. And you know what happens? Somebody, like if they have a grandpa still, they'll have a barbecue. He'll be the barbecue and he'll invite people that you don't even want to hang out with.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
At one point, you got to be like, man, this is not about the Bible.
Yeah.
This is not about God. This is not about the Lord. I'm out of here. And then what happens? Everybody be like, don't invite him.
Why is he leaving though? Why is he? What the fuck?
What, you got something better to do?
Yeah.
Better than that? It's always a fucking
here.
fight.
Yeah, it's always a fucking fight though, man.
And guess what? After every fight, there's peace. Except in this one, because it's a fight after a fight after a fight after a fight.
I forgot too. Queen also means
Horse.
Whore, huh?
think of whore, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. The whore.
Whore. Because I put Queen of Heaven on Google. It says Queen of Heaven is a title primarily used by the Catholic Church, Anglican Communion, and Eastern Orthodoxy for Mary, Mother of Jesus. So they try to call her the Queen of Heaven too,
Yeah.
just
The
because
Mary-
she's
Mary.
just because she's the mother. You know.
Yeah, there's a scripture. I don't know where it's at though, where a woman tried to say, "Well, it came out of me though. It came out of me though," and Yahweh tried to check her ass. You know, you know what I'm talking about? The woman tried to say like it's, I say worship her or some shit like that. You know?
Do you worship the oven the pizza comes out of? Like,
Or who are you gonna get props? You gonna get props to the oven or the one that made the pizza that put
Damn,
it in
stove, you did a good job.
When he said woman,
it?
when he called his mother woman,
No, I think it was a woman that tried to make it seem like well, I give you birth though. You know how women be like, I give you life though.
And that's what they'll always say. No, you didn't give me life. Because now what scientists have said, what's the placenta is nothing but the man's DNA.
Oh, the ones that yeah, gone.
And the man's DNA is the placenta, right?
she didn't have sex by herself.
and also what happens if a woman's promiscuous? All those sperms are gonna build that baby. That's disgusting.
So that baby, his father, you know, like, probably the baby will pick up traits from the nigga she fucked a year ago too, man.
Exactly.
And then it fucks her up mentally too, man. You remember you put a video about the sperm that goes down to it goes to the stream and gets to the girl's head.
That's
true shit.
That's why the placenta is mainly the father's DNA.
Yeah.
It's meant to help those dads, and it doesn't have anything to do with the mom. How can the woman that's carrying the baby in the placenta have the least amount of DNA in that placenta?
Oh, when it's in her, right? Right. That's crazy though.
But you gave birth, yeah. But don't you see your role? Your role in it?
Yeah, that's your role. Man, the women of the ancient times, man, they love to be pregnant though, man. You know, they wanted to be pregnant though. You know?
So that's why the Bible calls the woman the queen of heaven, because she holds the baby, you know, and she helps bring fertility, but she don't have to claim fertility, you know. She can't claim fertility like the man.
That's a good point, because a man can build a village. I was watching a short, and there was this one dude, white guy, interviewing one of his friends, and he goes, "Yeah, my mother only owns 15 people, and my father owns 1,250.
Big ass number though.
But they are all my brothers."
Yeah.
That's fertility.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. You got it all backwards and twisted, and every time we try to explain something to you, it's a fight. Because you're all warped in the mind.
Exactly, yo. Like you girls ain't the fucking price though, man. Even in the scriptures, going to the scriptures, it's an order, it's a structure though, you know? Going to the book of Corinthians though, Yahweh Shai, the man, and then the woman. You're on the bottom.
And what do you do when you feel like let's say you're fat? What's the first thing you do? I'm gonna get surgery.
Yep. Women are crazy, man.
Even your own thoughts are like convincing you that you're the queen.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you guys ain't the price though, man. At the end of the day,
you're the prize. The prize is getting fucking crazy, going in the fucking insane asylum.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so funny because when my woman talks, I barely listen. If she's talking about food, I'm listening. Talking about anything else, I'm like, what? And then she gets all mad. I just been telling you for like 15 minutes. I know you have. But I wasn't listening.
Yeah. And it's just that we just don't give a fuck though, man. You know what I mean? We just don't give a fuck though, man. And that's just the thing about it though, man. It's like, we don't give a fuck though. The fucking holidays, all this other shit that you guys talk about though, we don't care, man. You know? You guys are supposed to be the pillar of rest though. But what are you? A whole couch of stress, man.
I got scripture too. Jeremiah 7:19. Do they provoke me to anger, saith Yahweh? Do they not provoke themselves to confusion of their own faces? And in the NLT it says, am I the one they are hurting? Asks Yahweh. Most of all, they hurt themselves to their own shame.
Yeah, see, so we try to tell you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans the correct way to celebrate Easter, but you don't listen.
And you got to be an Israelite first and foremost.
Yeah. So go to Jeremiah 44:16.
Jeremiah 44:16. As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we will not hearken unto thee.
So I can start at 15.
All right. Jeremiah 44:15, verses 15 and 16. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt, in Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee.
That's what they're saying. Some people right now are saying that they don't agree with us. You know?
The majority of people, though.
Yeah. That's because of their wives.
Yep.
You know, because the main reason is because of their wives.
The fucking wives, man. How the fuck did that happen?
Stupid bitch, man.
They're burning incense, you know.
Well, because they don't want to start a fight. They want to keep peace at the house. They don't want to, you know?
This is the
Just listen to
interesting.
their fucking girl,
This
man.
is the interesting part. It says right here. It says right here. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense. So they knew
What
that
the
their
fuck they were
wives had
doing?
been burning incense unto other gods. They knew. Wow, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah,
I thought it was
not
your
me.
God that they're supposed to worship.
It's the other way around. They're worshiping the women's gods.
And that's why there's only 144,000.
Yeah.
2/3 have got to die, man, because this behavior is unacceptable. You made it so hard for us. This is how hard you made it for us. Now every fucking bitch on the planet thinks she could do what you do. But the only reason that you do what you do is because you're a sexual predator. You don't choose the man you're supposed to be with. If your dad chose the man that you were supposed to be with, you wouldn't even bring burning incense to nothing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even use incense to fucking light a fire. And the thing is, you picked, that was a hard man. You picked a soft man. Because the soft man, oh man, he ain't never seen no vagina. Or he ain't never seen anybody respect him. Or, yeah, definitely the pace. You know, just imagine you tell your wife, don't burn incense to no other gods, and then they know that they did.
So read 17. This is what they're going to say.
All right.
The weak men.
Jeremiah 44:17. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then have we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil.
So that's what they're doing right now. Burning incense to the Queen of Heaven in the streets of Jerusalem, you know, which represent the Israelites.
So because there were no evil, and saw no evil, evil would be a punishment, right? Oh, nothing's happening to us. Because the devil's in control of this world.
They don't see evil when Easter comes around.
Yeah, because all they see is bunnies and fucking, you know?
And and Jesus, you know, they say he was resurrected on the third day.
So-called today. And it doesn't make sense, because
How
if he
you-
died on Friday, he's supposed to resurrect on Monday.
Yeah.
But they say Sunday, though. It's
Or
not
even
3
Tuesday.
days. Yeah, because it hasn't even been 3 days. That's like the second day, Sunday.
And the thing is, you don't understand is we Israelites, we Hebrew Israelites, celebrate everything at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, with sundown.
Sundown, everything.
What it tells you in
Why
the
the fuck is
scriptures.
this sun up? You guys,
And they're gonna celebrate.
you
Yeah,
guys are so stupid, man. That's telling you right there, it's witchcraft. Your sun worshiping.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, everyone knows, oh, they're gonna do Easter this Sunday, though. So what do you say? Like, all these sorcerers and all these things know within that day, though, that people are gonna celebrate this Easter shit, man.
That's the best time to do the witchcraft.
The witchcraft, yeah, because they know. Even going back to Christmas, the winter solace, and all, they know what it is, though. You know.
They're gonna do what's gonna come out of their own mouth.
That's what they
Yeah.
say, right? That's what they say.
They're gonna do what I say. You know.
And you try to tell your old woman, hell no, we ain't doing that. We ain't practicing this shit. Oh, you're so mean. Or whatever they fucking say. But the thing is,
And the kids will be like, "Come on, Daddy."
Let's go. Yeah.
what did Yahweh say? He said that, are you hurting yourself or me?
I got. Can I read this? Yeah. So it says, I say, why is Easter celebrated on Sunday? And it says, the biblical significance says the gospel specifies Sunday as a day of resurrection, establishing as the Lord's day, which we know is bullshit.
Mhm.
And then it says a little history here, right? It says the Council of Nicaea. This is back in 325 AD. It says this council formalized that all Christians shall celebrate Easter on the same Sunday. And it says this, distinct from the timing of the Jewish Passover. See? So the thing is, this council, made of man, formalized it though, to where now, to this day, you're celebrating on a fucking Sunday. And it's because it says distinct from timing of the Jewish Passover. See? Distinct, a difference though, man. So you guys are just going along, man, with it.
And the thing that makes it worse is if you were like if a man too, if a man were to marry the woman that his father said, look, you're gonna marry this chick because her father's strict like me. They don't practice shit. All they do is what we do. Perfect. She's so used to listening to her father that she's gonna listen to you. But what happens in a house where the father's like, no, you're the queen of heaven. They'll say something, and then the bitch will say, you know what? I'm the daddy. We ain't here.
Exactly. Crazy. Women's fucking minds run crazy though, man.
But if you're scared of your dad, you're scared of Yahweh. If you're scared of your mom, you're scared of the devil. And I'm not saying that that's correct or biblically accurate, but just think about it. Because the women are the one burning the incense to the other gods.
Yep. It's always a woman though.
Oh,
man.
but it's Christmas. Ain't you gonna buy them anything? Yeah, I'm gonna buy them food so they can fucking eat. But it's always horrible. It's always a horrible thing that you're saying.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
So read the next verse and it'll tell you what's going to happen to them. Yeah.
Jeremiah 44 and 18. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and to pour drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine.
That's what's going to happen. That's why there's a lot of pestilence and famines right now. You know, and I'll bet you a lot of people are catching hell. You know,
especially in these times though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people catching out.
Because it's Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
People struggling with job, food prices going up, gas prices going up. You know what I'm saying though? You can't tell me nobody's struggling though right now.
A lot of people are dying.
Yep.
And just remember, when we were coming out of Egypt, that was like we were weaning ourselves off of Egypt. But we're so comfortable right now. If we were to go without water or electricity, it would affect you so much. You probably wouldn't know what to do because there's a disconnect, especially electricity, because now you don't have the tablet or the internet or the thing. Look, trust me, go outside. Go outside. It's fucking great outside. Look at my hand, man. I'm fucking bleeding from all the work I've been doing. Cutting myself and using tools and painting.
That's why we're supposed to remember the time we came out of Egypt, because that was a salvation. You know, just like this is going to be the second Exodus.
And they didn't see that as a salvation. They seen it as, oh, we just gotta work harder because everything was already ready.
They wanted to go back.
Oh yeah. Hey, they had some good cucumbers. What are they saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Onions or whatever. All the
fixings.
Yeah. They're complaining, but we're over here in the wilderness, dark as hell.
But it's better in the wilderness because you're going back to your natural setting.
Exactly, though.
You're resetting yourself.
And how you said, people are used to the fucking, man, you took away the phone of a teenager, that motherfucker go crazy.
Man, I hope and pray everybody's electricity and water gets shut off. You want to know why? So you can go outside.
Exactly, though.
Get the next verse.
Jeremiah 44:19. And when we burnt incense to the Queen of Heaven, and when we burned incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her and pour out drinks unto her without our men?
So when the woman's in the kitchen baking up that cake, you know, when it's supposed to be unleavened, that's how she's burning incense. You know.
Yep.
So listen to the response. 19 is like, and when we burnt incense to the Queen of Heaven and poured drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her? That's a question. And pour out the drink offering, that's another question. And the third question is, without our men? Did we do this alone? But listen to the answer to the men. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. So they accepted the fault. And the women placed it on the men.
Yep. Well, he told that, right, well, the woman nowadays don't hold themselves accountable, right? Accountability, though. No accountability for a fucking woman, though, right? The thing is, though, it's like I said, Well, I didn't know. Like, I should have known better. But hey, this quick to point at you. Well, how come you didn't tell me? Well, I shouldn't. Bitch don't hold herself accountable for shit, man.
Never.
Never does though, man. Never though, man.
But guess what? You're gonna get rewarded for being accountable. It feels like a burden. Oh man, ever since we started doing what these bitches tell us to do, we've been fucking wanting shit because the woman wants you to get that shit.
Exactly. Yep.
We've been getting killed by the sword. I should have never listened to this shit.
Yep. How many niggas are locked up right now because over a woman though? Doing life though, or doing 20 years because of a fucking woman? Even if you pop a woman, you have a kid with her, she's dealing with someone else though, you get that rage though, that jealousy rage though, and then you end up doing something stupid though, and you're locked up for 20 years all because of the woman though, See, that's the thing about it though, man. That's the mother of the child though, she's only supposed to be dealing with you only though. But here she is though, dealing with some other nigga though. You know what I'm saying though? And that's the jealousy that you get though, man. And if a woman like that, it doesn't want to deal with you no more, then fuck her, man. Fuck her.
Yeah, so verse 15 and verse 19 are important because in verse 15 says that all the men knew that their wives were burning incense to their gods. In verse 19, the women say, do we do it without our men?
Exactly though. So hey, we did it though, but well, hey, the man, you know what I mean? Let us.
And in the NLT it says, Jeremiah 44:19, besides the woman added, do you suppose that we were burning incense and pouring out liquid offerings to the Queen of Heaven and make cakes marked with her image without our husbands knowing it and helping us? Of course not.
Yeah.
What a fucking skank.
That's why this whole chapter, is really speaking about punishing the Israelites, for punishing all the Israelites, for what they did.
And just because the men didn't put their foot down.
Yeah. Well, the scripture talks about the woman will compass a man. That's prophecy right there, man. It says a woman will compass a man though, meaning that hey, she's gonna be the one fucking, you know what I mean? Your balls are gonna be in her purse, though, man. She's gonna tell you what the fuck, man.
Imagine that.
That's crazy, man.
Imagine that the woman's like coming up to you and saying, hey babe, you gotta do this for Easter, do that for Easter, and this again for Easter. And then you get in trouble, and then you say, well, man, you just want to let me do it. Default. You always go back to your default setting.
Yeah. Yep.
Playing that fucking, well, you should have done this. Oh yeah, if I should have done that, guess what? I should also have many wives. Okay, we're gonna play by those rules. And yes, we are playing by those rules. And guess what? If you know how to tough it out, women will be comfortable.
Exactly.
Because while I was stressing out, all bleeding and fucking cussing and this, guess what my wife was doing? Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling inside the house on her phone. Laughing at the shorts. But I already knew that game was always like that.
You could read verse 25 because it's like they were together,
But while the man is supposed to be the disciplinarian, the woman will take advantage of that. So Jeremiah 44:25. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemi Awashai, the God of Israel, saying, ye and your wives have both spoken with your mouths and fulfilled with your hand, saying, we will surely perform our vows that we have vowed, to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven and pour out drink offerings unto her. You will surely accomplish your vows and surely perform your vows.
Vow.
They made a promise.
Yeah, vow, yeah.
They made a promise to Satan, basically.
It's not any different nowadays, They make a vow to celebrate Easter, though.
Yeah.
How is it any more less different?
And just look at the celebrities. When they make a vow to Satan, their life becomes easier. When you're an Israelite, you make a vow to Yahweh Shemi Awashai, your life gets harder.
Yeah, because through Satan, you get everything fast and easy. The easy way,
Do you know how fucking frustrating that is?
But through the Lord, you gotta have patience. but when you get the reward, it's a great reward.
It's a great fucking reward. When I fix that water and take a fucking shower, it's gonna be fucking great. Even if it takes 2 days or 3 days.
That feeling, that reward,
That feeling is better than giving up and saying, fuck, I can't do it.
Yeah, because you're not even gonna think about what you went through.
But you have to go and face that and have to say, fuck, I can't do it. You have to fall on the ground, basically. That's why the scripture says, a righteous man falls 7 times.
7 times, yeah.
You have to fail. And you have to see why you fail. And then you have to fix it. That's what it means to be an Israelite. Look at, Gorilla Hebrew couldn't handle being in the wilderness. He's with Cardi B right now.
Oh, yeah.
Rich as fuck.
Thou shalt be rich.
Thou shalt be rich and forget your brothers.
Yep, thou shalt
and
be
forget
rich.
your post that you took up.
I think it said, "Thou art rich."
That's what
Oh,
it said.
yeah, thou art rich. But he's rich in the worldly way.
But you know what?
You know that
That's
nigga got
okay.
money.
That's
Spirit
okay.
ain't rich.
But, you know, Cardi B is a cuckoo ass demon.
Oh, yeah.
I seen her eating a big ass gummy worm. Shit.
And,
Oh, you see now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga, yeah.
And I bet you Gorilla Hebrew is not telling her, we're going to do this, we're going to do that.
No, she's telling him.
She's telling him. I bet
He wants to know about her.
She's like, and she already told you. She don't cook, she don't clean.
Yeah,
She
in that
already
song.
told you.
Yeah.
So who's
Look at
who are you? Look at there's a saying that goes around and it makes me mad. Jack of all trades and master of none. And people use that to talk shit about someone. Let's say I'm fixing this and I'm fixing that and I'm fixing the other thing. But a contractor comes and says, well, there's a better way to do that. I'm a master of this. Okay. But the real saying is, can that master handle anything else other than what he mastered?
That's true.
No, because he's gonna call a subcontractor.
Yeah.
He's gonna come into a problem that he can't fucking fix, and he's gonna be scared to confront it
That's true, yeah.
because he only masters one thing,
Yeah.
right? Just look at Paul if you don't believe me. Paul was a scribe, right, or a Pharisee, master of the law.
Yeah,
And when he met
That's about
Yahushua, he got knocked off that horse, he got blinded, and then he started making tents.
Yep, that's right. Yep.
Think about it. Once you get introduced to Yahushua, your life becomes like a real man. A real man's life isn't easy. A real man's life is fucking difficult, filled with struggles that are fulfilling once completed. You know? And I know you brothers have that fucking feeling when you're doing something and you come up to a problem. Any problem. Let's say you're working on the car. You can't get the fucking, you're changing the oil, something simple. You can't get the fucking oil filter off. You're struggling, you're doing this, you're changing positions, you're using tools, you're using this and that. Finally, you get so fucking mad that you crush the can. And then you use pliers, channel locks, and then it comes off. Because you were willing to be a man. You were willing to say, fuck it, if it gets worse than this, I'll just figure that out.
Yeah.
A master will not do that. A master will say, whoa, that's beyond my scope. So the real saying is, jack of all trades, master of none, but still way better than a master of one.
That's beautiful. Yeah. I got a precept though.
Go ahead.
So this is Philippians 3:6. It says, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, this is Paul, right? Touching the righteous, which is in the law, blameless. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Mashiach. So 8, the key right here. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Mashiach Yahushua. Because remember, he was the Pharisees, the Hebrews, all Hebrews, right? It says, my Lord, for whom I suffer the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Mashiach. See? So he was the Pharisees, all that, but he counted that as dung. Shit. You know? Because that's nothing compared to Yahushua, man. You know? The faith of Yahushua. You know?
It's better than sleeping outside. Not in the bed. You're traveling from Egypt, we're going this way, we're going that way. When we fucking build a tent real quick, you're already fucking tired.
Yeah.
You're tired. Fuck, you want to build that tent, you want to get inside. But first you gotta know how to build that tent. First you gotta know how to disconnect from the fucking devil coming to Yahweh. That's what that means. Everything he knew in the past was counted as shit.
Exactly.
Just to get favor with Yahweh. Dang.
Yeah, because there's some brothers in GMS though, right? That they did time in the military, and they don't talk about their. I mean, they could once in a while, but they don't count it worthy more than this truth though. The elder Maltama, the elder Barato, the elder from Hawaii, they're all in the military though, but they didn't count that more worthy than the truth though, and they'll tell you.
Also, Ramla was in the military too.
Yeah, he was in that the Desert Storm, I believe, back in the '90s though.
And he's the one that said, "Go get a gun." It's not a bad thing. It's okay.
Yeah, because I wouldn't even know if he was served in the military because someone else brought it up, not even him.
Yeah, he didn't bring it up.
I didn't even know.
He's so humble, man.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't bring it up though. It's some other brother did though.
So now we got a problem. Why don't you listen? They don't talk about their fucking. They have more stories to say than we do. We don't have shit to say compared to them.
Well,
They haven't seen shit.
See?
Barack from LA camp, he was in the Marines.
He's seen that. He's seen shit, man.
These brothers go to different countries. They have different experiences.
Yeah, exactly though.
But we all have the same law. Like we're all part of that one body. Because we all did this.
Yeah, it goes into the scriptures though,
Yeah, we all did this. We all did this instead of that.
yeah.
This is, there's no fame in it, there's no money in it. I ain't gonna pay for it. But I'm gonna be, happier.
You what is it? The Matthew 6 though, the rich up in heaven. See?
Store our treasures
Treasures up in heaven though. See, so that's all that matters though, at the end of the day.
See that. Can't even see that. But how do you feel? I feel good. I feel good struggling. Now I understand Isaiah 1 and 4.
Yeah, I think ladybugs.
Oh, I don't kill ladybugs. Ladybugs are good.
I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, gone.
So, but the thing is, when the ladies, ladybugs, but when the ladies see you struggle, they're like, okay, I don't have to struggle. Because that one bitch said, I'd rather be with a woman because at least I have emotional support than with a man. Because she was an MMA fighter and she was like, if no man can beat me, I'd rather be with a woman. Well, I bet you would love to be with me. Bet your fucking electricity or something in your house break down. Well, let something happen. Your car tire pop.
Oh, and I just seen the video recently though that it was this guy riding his scooter, right? His e-scooter, and there was a fucking sheriff. She was a woman. She needed help. She called in someone to come help her change the tire. And what did the e-scooter do? Is like, I could do that though. And she's like, oh, you know how to change the tire? She's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. So he helped her. Boom, boom. Like, oh, okay, thank you though. And this is a woman, a sheriff though. Bitch couldn't even change her own tire.
I bet you she appreciates him.
Yeah, and you will see this guy as some guy in an e-scooter, whatever though. But the fact that he changed the tire for a woman that happens to be a sheriff though, it speaks volume though, man.
He was just having fun on his scooter.
And to him, he did that shit like nothing.
Yeah,
and this bitch over here in authority struggling.
Easy work. So remember that. Whenever Yahweh gives you a chance to struggle, accept it.
Take it in there.
Accept it. Struggle. The scripture says you can get mad, but just don't let the sun set on your anger.
Yeah, rap, yeah.
So by the time the sun sets, you should be like, I'm fucking done being angry.
The day's over.
Even if the job's not done. I'll be back tomorrow, sucker. Right? So why we keep coming out? Because the job's not done. I have to keep telling you motherfuckers about this shit. Just imagine if someone you really love, like, man, I don't know how to explain it. Like, let's say you got a good friend. Sometimes you have a good friend that you think is cool and you love him, and he's doing something crazy, like that you know is gonna get him killed. He's over there talking to another woman that's married.
Yeah, she'll piss you off, man.
And that woman is married to a man that's weeks off. You let it happen. And that friend of yours is doing that because he knows that guy won't do nothing about it. So what are you gonna do? Hey brother, look, I noticed you You chatting it up with that hoe. And don't call her that. Why not? She's married. You gotta have a rough conversation because Yahweh's having a rough conversation with you. So it's like, and don't ask Yahweh for shit. He'll give it to you. You're asking for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You're gonna give it to you, and it's gonna come in a way that you don't understand. Or you want knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? Okay.
Give it to you, see, you know?
We got a whole list of things that you need to work on.
Yeah.
He won't even tell you. You have to figure it out for yourself. So one of the things you have to figure out for yourself is tell a woman no.
Yeah. But it starts from the household, man. The woman and your kids, though. Once you handle that, though, the rest, though, should be more easier.
Because the scripture says I'd rather live alone than with a angry ass wife.
Or even it says I'd rather have, what scripture right says, I'd rather have a scorpion in my hand to live with the
arguous woman.
Fighting
ass woman.
Imagine though, I'd rather have a scorpion in my hand though, poison ass animal in my hand, to be with this fucking bitch.
You know what? That's a good analogy to say. So what would you rather have? Practice Passover or Easter?
It just comes down to those two. Like
we just explain what Easter is all about.
God.
Fertility, sexual rituals, other god worship, women burning incense, the whole family gathering together to commit a sin against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is like, who the fuck you hurting? Is that supposed to hurt me?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to hurt me?
Yeah. You don't respect it. You don't
You're
respect
bringing
the person.
shame to yourself.
Yeah.
Tell me that isn't a straight niggerish right there. That fucking whatever he said.
Yeah.
That's straight up our alley, right? Yeah. That sounds like something our parents would say.
Yeah, straight off fucking,
Who the fuck you think you're hurting? Me?
You're hurting yourself, buddy. Yeah.
Bringing shame on yourself. That sounds like something your fucking
Native
American grandma would say.
Or Issachar.
Or Issachar, Mexican ass grandpa would say. Like,
yep.
What you doing, boy?
Yeah, it'll tell you what it is. That stern look, though, you know?
That's all I got.
All right, let me get this one right here. Jeremiah 44:26. But listen to this message. This is an NLT. But listen to this message from the Lord, all you Judeans now living in Egypt. I have sworn by my great name, says the Lord, that my name will no longer be spoken by any of the Judeans in the land of Egypt. None of you may invoke my name or use this oath, as surely as the sovereign Lord lives. Oh man, that's when he took away the name. Now we got it back. So respect it.
I got a present. Can I get it? This is Deuteronomy 16:1, and this is an NLT, right? So this is telling you, right? It says, in honor of the Lord your power, celebrate the Passover each year in the early spring, in the month of Abib, for that was the month in which the Lord your power brought you out of Egypt by night. You see? It says early spring, right? But then you gotta know when though, you know? And that's why if you go back to the history of Exodus the 12th chapter though, and that from the one, you know, read it down though, it'll explain to you right there though, the beginning of months though. You know, this month, it says this month though is the beginning of all months, you know? So then you gotta think about it, okay, so when did this Passover in the time of Moses happen though? But it'll tell you right there when, and then it tells you in the early spring though. So you connect 2 and 2 together. Oh shit, okay, so the beginning of the year is actually around the springtime though, not in January though, you know? So it's just about, it's like I think what your brother said though, like the Bible's like a puzzle. I heard one of the elders say that. The Bible's like a puzzle, you just put it together though, you know?
Forever puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh shit, like Hellraiser. You know that
Pinhead?
puzzle?
Yeah, Pinhead, right?
That puzzle that you use and the reward is punishment.
Yeah.
But the name is like a puzzle. So when you figure out the Bible, it's like a puzzle with rewards. A good puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean if I don't listen to my wife, I'll be better off? Damn, that's right. After a couple months of working out like this, I feel pretty damn good.
Yeah, right. You're actually gonna feel like a man though.
And
like
if you don't celebrate none of these holidays, just with them, at the very least, you're not involved in the ritual. At the very most, you're showing Yahweh Shem Yahushai respect to his name.
Yeah.
It's just a win-win situation, buddy. It's a win-win situation, but you don't see it like that because you're afraid to lose a woman.
Yeah, as I say, the wife though.
And that's really where we fucked up by getting women from other fucking places.
Yeah. That's the
That's
truth,
the
though.
truth.
Yeah, that's the truth, though.
They're so pretty. They're very pretty. They're very pretty. But I have realized that all women are crazy.
From the nicest to the shyest.
They're just hiding it from you.
Yeah.
They're just waiting to get comfortable with you.
And once they get comfortable with you, though, oh man, that's that's it.
It's crazy, man. This world is crazy. Why would you listen to your woman?
Yeah.
We're gonna fill up the little plastic eggs with fucking prizes.
Quick little fetty.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, we hope it's edifying. Want to give all praise and glory to double honor to the elders and apostles of the great Millstone Camp for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.